Hi everyone, good evening. This is Margaret of Option B by Margaret. I thank the Lord this evening for giving me His grace and even allowing me to be up at this time and also in good health. Ask you to subscribe as we continue with our experiences. Tonight I'm going to tell you of an experience in my work of place. I've been with children for so many years, close to 30, but I'm going to explain to you the one thing that I'm finding almost so overwhelming to me because I have never had such an experience. But I have to stay with my children for 8 hours in one day, and I'll continue because this is my calling and work must be done. But maybe when I give you this experience, there's somebody out there who might give me a solution. So in my class, I have a boy. I'll call him James for the sake of this video, although that is not his real name. So this little one will harass the other children from the time we come to class in the morning until when we go home. And I've looked for solutions. I've not had any. He will go out, beat other children. Sometimes he eats food for the others. We carry packed lunch. Sometimes he'll kick the packing boxes of other children and pour the food. There are times I'll come in the morning. Before I sit down, children are there telling me, James beat me. James snatched my pencil from me. James poked with me with his pencil on my head. Yesterday he beat me with somebody else. So many reports concerning him. One day, 2 parents will come to report James to me. Hey, teacher, I have come because there's this boy I hear is in your class. He beat my daughter who is in grade 3 and the other one in grade 5. He harasses them as they go home. So, and even another day he tore up the bag. He threw the books in the running water because it was on a rainy day. Then another one will come and, like for example, this morning, the woman came. She said, hey, is this Margaret's class? Yes. I hear that James learns in your class and he is such a naughty boy. Oh, he beats my grandson, and when he reports, he beats him again. So when I was selling at my stall in the market, James came and I asked him, why do you beat my grandson? So James was very annoyed. He took the vegetables that the shosho was selling. He scattered them on mud, in dirt, and then also called the shosho very bad names. He insulted them. So I had to cool the shosh. I told him, Shosh, you are better you are abused one day. What would you do if you are living with this boy from 8 to 4, 5 days in a week, for a whole month and for a whole year? I do live with him. I teach him. I calm him. He beats other children. I try all the ways of punishing him. Sometimes I cancel him, sometimes I give him gifts, and he does not change. If he spends a whole day without beating a child, that day I would give him a gift. And when I call the mother just tells me how overwhelmed she is. She has other children. She has a daughter in grade 6 and another one in grade 8. And those children are very good. When I call them, we talk about the brother. They come, we brainstorm. They tell me how they treat him at home. And sometimes I'm told, oh, mother beats him up. I tell them, just tell her to stop beating him so that we can try another method. Try to encourage him, to counsel him. But they say even if he is encouraged, even if he is beaten, even if he's done what, he does not change. So I had to report to the head teacher and tell her, wow, this boy is harassing us, even the teacher. Just imagine. He is harassing the children, he's harassing the teacher, he's in lower grade. So I had to report so that the head teacher can tell me what we are going to do with the boy. I thought that I would have a solution soon, but wow, this was not to be. She told me, let me invite experts. Because there are these officers from the special education department. And he was invited. He came. He assessed the boy. Wow! I thought I would have a solution. But I was told this boy is not a special case at all. You have to live with him. You manage his behavior. I was given all types of of advices. But this does not work. This is why I decided today I must share with you, my family members. Maybe there's somebody there who knows what to do with such a child. His learning ability is quite low. He does not get. And his behavior, his behavior is unique. For all the years I've been in class, I've never come across such a boy. And when I call him, James, come here, he'll come. You're busy, come to me. How are you this morning? I'm fine, teacher. What happened this morning? Oh, let's say, for example, if he has beaten a girl by the name Joan. Oh, teacher, I beat Joan. Why did you beat Joan? Nothing. Did Joan do anything wrong to you? No, she did not do anything wrong to me. And why did you beat her? Nothing. What do you want me to do to you? He tells me. I will stop beating them. So I tell him there are 1, 2, 3 things that you do to children and I want you to stop. Do you remember what I told you to stop doing? Yes, I remember, teacher. What did I tell you to stop? I stop beating children. I stop stealing their things. I stop insulting them. I stop throwing stones to them. I stop pouring their food like the way I did yesterday. And I ask him, will you stop doing all those bad things? Yes. Did I also tell you how to behave when you are with adults? Yes. I will not be abusing adults. I will not throw stones to vehicles when going home. I will not pour water to other children. I will not beat them up, wrestling with them and and knocking them down on the floor and soiling their clothes. Hey, and when you do that, what do you expect me to do? Teacher will never do that. But family, let me tell you, hey, this is a challenge. He will go and rest maybe 20 minutes or 30. Then, before even an hour has gone, he's done something and something else that is quite bad. Then today you almost pierced another boy's eye. I intended to go and say, wow, this boy must be given his own desk so that he can be sitting alone behind the class. But I forgot. Now I'm asking myself, what will I do? I love my James. He must be in class. The expert said that he's not too bad to be placed in a special school. I have to be with him every day, every week, every month, and for 3 years. I've only been with him for 1 year. So the remaining 2 years, he has to be in my class. I'm asking for help from you, family. I know out there are experts who will tell me what to do with my son, James. What would happen if he injures another boy and causes permanent damage to his body? Who will come to my rescue and tell me how to live with him? I've made it for a whole year, and I still pray that the remaining 2 years I'll be with him, but that he will also not hurt or harm a child in a manner that child will suffer the whole of his life. Is there anybody out there who has ever lived with such a boy to come to my rescue and help me? Maybe if I know how to deal with such a boy, I'll also help somebody else next time. Or maybe when he leaves my class and goes to the next grade or the next level, I'll be able to advise the teacher will be living with him next. So this is just a challenge I share with you. No, it does not stress me or make me be unable to go on with my life, but I'm concerned. I'm concerned. I normally talk about behavior of children, but this one, hey, ameniweza familia. Bring me solutions. Give me ideas or suggestions. I go and try. Maybe he's going to change from what you are going to tell me. Otherwise, others are not bad. I enjoyed being with these children the whole day from morning to evening. And sometimes I find myself even sitting with them past the work time because teaching is a calling to me. But James, I've never had another one like him. And I believe he's going to change. I also pray for him. I pray for him. I even pity the mother because all the time people are rushing to her to tell her, hey, Gakono did this. He's not Gakono, James. Hey, he ate my food. He ate my child's food. He put soil in my child's food. The other day, you know what happened? He poured another child's food. He poured food for 2 children. By luck, the mother had not brought him food. When he brought the food to Aunt's lunch hour, I told him, today you will not eat. Your friends whom you poured their food are going to share yours. You'll only take tea. And he said, yes, teacher. Now I asked him, will you pour other children's food again? No. But The minute he leaves where we are discussing that problem, he forgets and does the same and many other bad things. I'm told that this is behavioral, what do they call them? And behavioral what? I was told they are called behavioral what? If I've even forgotten. I have even forgotten. But I know it is oh yes, behavioral disorder. It is a behavioral disorder. My special education expert had to sit with me and explain to me that just the way one may have a physical impairment, children must so sometimes have behavioral impairment. And this is what my James is suffering from. And I was assured that he's going to be well with the time. But staying with him needs a lot of God's grace. But he has been giving it to me, and I pray that he will continue, and I'll still stay with my cowboy. And when it's weekend, the mother feels like he can bring that boy to my home. I tell him, no, I've been staying with him for 5 days. So it is your turn now to stay with him. But the best thing is to pray for him, because he will change with time. So I ask you to subscribe to my channel and give me likes, share my video, so that maybe from your friends we shall get a solution to my pupil's problem. Bye.